Oh, he thinks he's so funny, doesn't he? Eternal will suffer my wrath. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the BeachBlock. Minecraft on BeachBlock. I love it. It's so good. And I've been gone from it for so long. Just have not had a whole lot of time. The unfortunate part of working a full-time job and having a full-time family, well, that's not unfortunate, but yeah, having a full-time job. I work a lot of hours. And so pretty much my days off are the only time I have time to play, and I've been kind of busy in my off time too. So yeah, Eternal played a little prank on us. We will have to get him back. I already have something in mind, but I have to gather enough materials, and don't worry about that. Let's go in here. Yeah, don't worry about that. Let's go in here, and I spruced it up a little bit, so I got some greenery in here. Put a little bit of stone, because I thought, well, it doesn't have to be. I mean, it's got some dirt and stone in here, like the tree's overgrown it, and we've got this little carved out piece. And it's just overgrown with weeds and vines and leaves. It doesn't look too bad. It's a small space, so we did what we could with it. I did the little torch thing that I normally have always done in my other Minecraft. And then the storage, so this is just a small storage area. This will be where we kind of, this will be our go-to, but I am building a bigger storage area down below here. We'll kind of get into that later. For right now, this is where I go to for my stuff. But I put a few things, you know, some potted plants, a fern, some grass. It spruced it up a lot. And then putting the pictures, of course, or the item frames up here, spruce it up. And of course, always putting something around your torches. Doesn't have to be exactly this, but something like this really helps to just spruce up the place, you know. And then I finished up here also, so I put a new path up here so it matches. Did I do anything different in here? Oh, I put some paintings in here. Put a little acacia sapling plant. So I was going to do something different here to put oh, did I not show that? I don't think I showed it. Why? There we go. Let's go down here. So like on here I made it like a vase, and I've done this before in my Let's Play, my single player. It does look good. I don't know if it'll work up here though. I'd have to take out a chair. Yeah, I'd have to take this out to make it. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to have all these up here, I guess, but it does kind of look good. I'll probably just leave them. They look good. We'll leave them. Leave them be. Put another one of these here because I had some extra pots. So I put some more. I think I need one up here though. Maybe here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like I need more leaf blocks up here though too. I don't know. Maybe something growing across here or something. It's an idea. You can always add. That's the great thing about Minecraft. You can always add to it. I finished this up. I guess we could put some paintings in here, but I thought it's good enough for what it is. It's a brewing room. It doesn't need all the paintings. But yeah, we've got all of our brewing stuff. Oh, I did forget to do this. Do I have... No. I was going to put an upside down stair here because I can still access the water, but it'll look like a table. And then I know this doesn't look great either. I wonder... Let's try something here. Oop. Give me that. Can I place this on here? Ooh. So we could put that down there. There's nothing in there, right? Give me that. And oh, right, I need a trap chest. Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. You'll like it how I have it, and be gracious for it. Are these just... oh, these are just water bottles. We'll just put you guys in here, I guess, for now. Alright. And then off to the enchanting room. Get in there. I just put some potted saplings. I thought I put a painting, but I think I decided to do this, and I didn't want to put too much in here. We could also just stack it with bookshelves too, if we wanted to, but I go for just the necessity, and then you can spruce it up around it. Unless you're gonna go grand and actually make like a library or something like that you wanted to make look really cool, then you could do that. Alright, so since you're bugging me about it, I guess we'll go out here and... it's nighttime. That's alright. I guess we'll go out here and take a look at this. So I did start on the pirate ship, and I think I've got the hull the way I want it. So I've got the hull completed. Well, except I need to fill this in, so I've been putting half slabs down. These are, of course, the upside down half slabs, so by doing that, of course, mobs can't spawn on top, except for squid. There's not even that much water. Well, I guess there's a pretty good amount of water here. Who needs Eternal's ink shop? Oh, hey everybody, guess what? I think he wants 2 ingots per stack. You can give me 1 ingot for a stack of squid. How about that, boys? Huh? Take that, Eternal. No, just kidding. I don't even want to work it out. It's too much work. Oh, man. So let's fill this out, and we'll kind of just update on what's going on, because it's been a while since we've done Minecraft. I think... I don't know. I don't need all this. Need these. I think it's been almost 2 weeks, if not 2 weeks. For right now, let's just do that, and we'll get prepared. So the other effect that doing it this way has is it takes out the water, so you don't have to... Now, below it won't, but I'm not worried about below. I don't plan on going... I mean, this is only too high. I guess I can go under there. But yeah, what am I going to put under here? And ships have bilges. But anyway, I have been just busy at work. I've, of course, got another series going, which I don't know how long it'll last or how long I'll do it. I mainly was doing it because I was playing it already, Steel Ocean, and figured, well, what the heck, I'll go ahead and put some videos up. If people like them, then maybe I'll continue doing them. If they don't like them, then I'll stop recording and I'll just play it. But there's been a pretty good amount of interest in it. The views are sporadic, and I think that's because of the way YouTube does their not trends, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but getting people to watch those videos, so suggesting those videos, I think is kind of sporadic. I know views and tags and all that stuff help, but for a channel of my size, of course, I don't know how consistent that is. And then, of course, views always drop off the the more episodes. People will watch the first few episodes, and then unless you've got super fans, people won't usually continue to watch. And I find that with myself too. Even guys that I enjoy watching, I don't watch religiously necessarily. Once a series continues for a long period of time, unless it's something I'm really, really interested in. But yeah, otherwise, very, very sporadic, and it's funny. And sometimes it's kind of like every other episode. So like episode 1 of Steel Ocean, for example, it did a fair amount of views for what you would expect on a first episode of a series. But episode 2 just killed it. Now, with Steel Ocean, it could be because that was a submarine episode, and I think just based on a lot of the comments that I've seen, that submarines aren't the easiest thing for people to learn, I guess, and it really just comes down to practicing it. And then the other half is luck. But I don't know. I just find it interesting. The views have definitely died down quite a bit on it. I had some people message me and comment that they wanted to know more about they wanted more details on some things. So I thought, well, I'll put together a tutorial, which I did, and it's a long one. I had thought about piecing it together rather than doing the whole thing, but it got to the point where it was like, it probably would have been easier actually to piece it together. Just do one part of a tutorial, break it up into parts. Might have been easier. But it's 35 minutes long, so for a tutorial, that's a tough one to watch. I did break it into sections, and they're kind of easy to find. I had thought about making the chapter list in the descriptions, and I might still do that, so you can actually find what you're looking for. Because I didn't mix the tutorial, the message of the tutorial together. I broke it into sections, and I kind of based it on the questions that I got. So it might have been helpful to some and not helpful to others, but like I said, not a whole lot of views on it. And for being a tutorial, I was expecting it to take off a little more than some of the previous episodes, but that has not occurred. So either people are saving it to watch later because it is a long one, or I don't know, people weren't, maybe only those people that commented that they wanted some more information, maybe they were the only ones that watched it. And that's perfectly fine. If I only helped a few people that actually wanted the help, then that's just fine by me. But it did take, I put a lot more into it than I really should have. It took me a good couple days to, not so much the recording, but the editing, the way I did it. I could have just easily talked about what was asked of me, but I tried to put some video together to kind of show examples of what I was talking about, some gameplay video, and so that took time to edit, and I had to edit it so that it made sense with what I was talking about, kinda. So that all took a little bit of time, but yeah, like I said, that was my first tutorial. I've never done a tutorial before, and hopefully it helped people out. Will I ever do a tutorial again? I do not know. It does take a lot of time, a lot of editing, and I love editing. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. It's what kind of got me into recording videos more often. Because gaming, I don't need to record gaming. I did, although when I started out, it was because I wanted to share what I was doing on a single Minecraft. But then, of course, it became multiplayer, and I was hoping to do more collaborative stuff, and that it kind of happened. But it's hard. It's hard with work schedules, and everybody's got different things going on. You know, we're not full-time YouTubers on BeachBlock, and so, oh boy, I'm drowned. No, you really got to be aggressive and get a schedule put together. But I'm one of them. I'm one of the people that is like, man, I've got so much other things that I gotta get done too, and it's tough sometimes to just get it done. You know, I know there's a lot of stuff on here that I would like to do some collab stuff with these guys, and it's tough to even get a schedule. You know, even to ask, hey, let's schedule this, because you just don't know how much time you've got. Oh, ramble. So, I think we got this done. And that's it. This is our pirate ship. No. This is gonna... I've got some great plans for this with details and stuff. I'm pretty much just gonna make the shell of the ship. Which I'm not gonna do on camera. And the reason for it is because I cannot do that and concentrate on counting, because that's what this takes, is a lot of counting. I can't count and commentate at the same time and place blocks. So just know that I'm pretending you are with me. I could do a time lapse.